This is a Halloween romance novel from 1993. I read the original version of the book, which is called To Catch a Ghost. It was re-released in 2012 under the title Wacky Women Once Upon a Ghost. The wacky version of the book is far more popular.
Argofunk Book Review, Argofunk Book Review.
Zach Kingston is a physics professor who has dedicated his life to proving that ghosts don't exist. He's furious when he learns a woman on the other side of the country is writing a book about a ghost. What a charlatan! She's clearly a money-obsessed criminal. He's so upset, he throws a magazine across the room and vows to destroy her. While at the same time, he admits that she's really gorgeous. The gorgeous woman is Rachel Avery. Based on this book's reviews, it looks like about half of the readers think she's funny and wacky. The other half thinks she's stupid and annoying and ruins the book. Rachel is 26, but she acts like she's 6. She throws temper tantrums a lot, and at one point she doesn't like how the conversation is going, so she climbs a tree to get away. That's not normal adult behavior. There are many jokes about how foolish Rachel is. Most of her conversations are so weird and confusing, the other person has no idea what she's trying to say. Rachel truly believes in the ghost of Francisca, because the two of them are directly related. She has Francisca's old locket. Family legend says that the locket will grant you your fondest wish if you have enough faith and hope. Rachel's badly in debt because her grandmother was in a car accident recently. Unless someone buys her ghost manuscript soon, she'll have to choose between selling the locket and putting Nana in a nursing home. And so, Rachel is furious when she learns Zach is coming to debunk the ghost. He can't do that because the ghost is real. It's a non-possible non-event. That's sort of the way Rachel talks. Rachel's boss at the newspaper office assigns her to cover the story. She goes to Zach's apartment where she mistakes him for a bodyguard. It takes her many pages before she realizes who he really is. They get into a fight where they both insist the other one is wrong. The fight continues the next day when she interrupts his press conference. Nana explains the ghost story. Francisca lived on a rancho. When her fiancé caught her with another man, the two men had a duel to the death. Francisca was fatally wounded, and now her ghost haunts weddings at the ranch. You know, Francisca's love story sounds like a way better romance novel than this one. Zach interviews everyone who's seen the ghost. The witnesses are humorously unreliable. It's also humorous how Rachel's boss completely rewrites her article about the press conference because she spent most of the article talking about how good-looking Zach is. Rachel is suspended from her part-time job as a tour guide. You would expect her to find a new job right away because she has major money issues, but no, she expects the magic locket wish to take care of that, so she can spend all her free time following Zach around for weeks on end. Zach sets up ghost hunting equipment that is too complicated for Rachel to pronounce, let alone understand. She smells flowers and flies into a panic because what if the ghost is here? She trips on the carpet and falls on her butt. Her earring falls off. That proves the ghost is real, because it was Francisca's earring, and earrings do not come off when you fall down. Explain that, Professor Zach. Zach laughs at Rachel and kisses her passionately. He later backtracks, saying he was caught up in the excitement of the moment, so he gave in to what is clearly a chemical reaction, nothing more. As Rachel has made clear, she doesn't like Zach's logical scientific explanations, so she starts kissing him passionately until he's forced to admit he likes her. Now that Zach and Rachel are a couple, it's time for a fake breakup. It comes at the hands of a local spirit medium named Madame Zufalo. She breaks Zach's equipment, and he blames Rachel for the damage. He also gets mad at Rachel when he learns about the magic wish locket. Rachel and Zach analyze a haunting together, and they're surprised to learn Madame Zufalo is scamming Nana. Zach gently breaks the bad news to Nana by telling the sad story of how a fake psychic drove his grandmother into bankruptcy. That's why he dedicated his life to debunking ghosts. Zach realizes Rachel is not a con artist when he reads her book manuscript. It is so awful it will never be published. Ouch! That's a mean way for him to decide Rachel is not running a scam. The two of them go camping together. Rachel has another clumsy incident around Zach's equipment. She accidentally sets off the machines. She worries he'll think it was the ghost, when really it was her falling down again. Instead of telling Zach the truth, Rachel spends the next week in a guilty panic. She interrupts his press conference and makes a big scene again. Rachel talks with Nana about the wish locket. Rachel realizes her wish never came true because her true heart's desire is to be with Zach. She loves him more than anything else. There's a happily ever after, where Zach says he wants to be with Rachel. He got a weird reading on his equipment, so maybe the ghost is real after all. And Rachel finds a valuable diamond hidden in her earring, so she doesn't have to worry about money anymore. The end. Post-book follow-up. I didn't like this book. I'm one of those people who thought Rachel was more annoying than funny. I probably would have liked her better if this had been a movie instead of a book. There were definitely some good jokes that made me laugh, but for the most part, I was annoyed by Rachel's constant incompetence. I had a hard time with the parts where you're supposed to take her seriously. Zach is okay, I suppose. I didn't like him that much, but he adequately performs his role of the angry rival who slowly falls in love with the main character. I'm still not sure why he likes her. They both think the other person is good looking, and that seems to be the only basis for their relationship. There's nothing beyond that. They don't have any shared interests. She doesn't understand his work. He thinks she's kind of dumb. I don't think this relationship would work in real life. It kind of feels like they fell in love, not because it's realistic or matches their personalities, but because it's a romance novel and the plot demands it. The book that came out before this one is Haunted Spouse, which is also a Halloween romance novel. That seems to be Harlequin's only flirtation with Halloween romances. I can understand why they didn't continue writing Halloween romances, because these two were not so good. Still, Christmas romances are such a huge hit, you'd think there would be tons of romance novels for every holiday. I give Harlequin number 3285, To Catch a Ghost, a 2 out of 10.